can improve your training to achieve your dream physique. Okay, that's the topic for today. And if you're joining just now in the live session, just say hi, or whatever your question is coming in your mind, just share it in the chat. I will love to answer there. Okay, so if you don't know me, then my name is Ravitej and I'm a certified fitness trainer. And this particular topic is about how you can improve your training. Okay, you've been training, if you're a beginner, then this is very important, is very gives you a clear cut idea about how you should start your training. Or if you're somebody who has been a intermediate person who has been training for a few months now and who wants to improve your overall training, then this will definitely help. Okay, so shall we begin? I have prepared awesome mind maps which will help you, where I'll first start with the concept, and then we'll go on to the 6 steps. At the end of this today live stream, I'm going to give you a gift. Okay, so look forward for that, and let's begin. Okay, let's begin. Hope you can see my screen now. All right, so yes, here we are. And this is my screen here. The 6 steps to improve your training to achieve your dream physique. Okay, so first we're going to talk about the concept, what it all stands for. Okay, first thing here is called as progressive overload. And specifically, I'm talking about here is strength training or weight training. As per a lot of research, it shows that this is one of the best way, where if your focus is about fat loss, where your focus is about building muscle, this will be a very good way, which is weight training. Okay, what does progressive overload mean? Okay, what it means. Second is, why is it important? Third one, how to understand or how to implement this progressive overload, we'll understand that. And also I'll give you an example, okay, which is very simple. Okay, so let's begin. What is progressive overload? Progressive overload is the act of increasing exercise volume over time. All right, now the question you might get is, what is exercise volume? Okay, so which we'll cover in a bit. So in short, if you're doing x number of reps or weight or sets, you need to increase over a period of time so that your exercise volume will increase. Okay, now why is it important? The overall goal here of this training, while you do workout, it can be few things, where you want to improve your strength, where you want to increase your muscle hypertrophy. What is muscle hypertrophy? Means it is overall size of the muscle. Okay, if your size of your biceps is increasing, what in technical terms it means is muscle hypertrophy. It is increasing in size. Okay, now without progressive overload, without increasing the loading on this muscle hypertrophy or muscle size doesn't increase. Okay, muscle won't grow further. For growing, the muscle has to break down, and then the protein synthesis happens and muscles grows. So if you're not loading your muscles, or if you're not increasing the load on the muscles on a progressive basis, on week or month on month, then there is no way it will muscles will grow. Okay, that is the reason progressive overload is important. Third one is how to do it. So to increase the number of reps, this is one way you can do it with the same weight. Okay, second one option to increase your progressive overload or implement the progressive overload is increasing the amount of weight lifted. Okay, third one is increasing number of sets performed at certain weight. Now I'll give you all these three parameters example. So take an example here of a overhead shoulder press. Okay, overhead shoulder press, where the end outcome of this is to improve your shoulder size, roundness of your shoulder. Okay, that's the objective of doing the overhead shoulder press. Now week number one, take example, is you are lifting 10 kg weight. I assume you are doing with the dumbbells. Okay, so you are doing 5 kg dumbbell, you are very beginner, so you start with this 10 kg weight you are lifting. Okay, now this one you are doing 10 repetitions and you are doing 3 sets. This is your exercise volume. How much it will be for exercise of overhead shoulder press? The volume will be 300. How did we arrive at 300? 10 into 10 into 3. Okay, so that is 300. Now week number 2, what you will do is You are easily doing the 10 repetitions. Now you are increasing by two more repetition. That will be 10 kg into 12 reps into 3 sets. So the volume has increased to 360 now. In the week number 3, where you are also increasing your weight from 10 kg, you increase it to 12 kg. That is going to be 12 into 12 into 3. That is going to be total of 432 exercise volume. Okay. Now you're progressively overloading in three factors, or either one of the three factors. One is the number of the weight, second one is number of reps, or third one is the sets. Okay. So the week number 4, you can even keep the same things, first two things, that is weight and reps. You can increase that third set to four sets. So overall your exercise volume keeps increasing. I gave you hypothetically, it doesn't happen that every week you are increasing your exercise volume, doesn't happen. Okay. To some extent it can be done. Okay. So you understood the concept here is progressive overload. This is the fundamental concept of training. You need to train where you keep on increasing your either weight, your reps, or sets. Okay. With that done, let's go on to the next part, which is the action steps. I told you about the 6 steps, so I'm going to give you the 6 steps which will help you to make sure your training is becoming better, optimized, and it will help you to reach your dream physique. So let's begin with the step number 1. All right. So step number 1 is track your exercise volume. Now this is very, very simple, but unfortunately a lot of people don't do it. Okay. A lot of people don't do it, and here we stop. Okay. So a lot of people don't even dare to do this. Okay. They only are wondering about many other things, but this is a very simple thing. This is very simple. So what we're going to do here is, let's take example. In week 1 we showed you, for one exercise I showed you is overhead shoulder press. Same way, what all exercises you're doing for that particular day, you start tracking it. Unless you track, you don't know your exercise volume. Okay. Now next week, how much to improve, you don't know if you don't know your previous week's values. So it's a very important, it's simple, but it's very important. Okay. So let's go back on to our, okay, let's go back here. So tracking your exercise volume, very simple. Put in an Excel sheet. Okay. Or there are some apps. There are apps. There is an app. I'll just tell you the app name. Okay. So I have this app name. Just a second. I'm gonna tell you this app name. Okay. So I'm not getting it right away, but I'll put it in the comments. Okay. I'll put in the comments in which app you can track your exercises. Okay. That is the first step which you need to do, is unless you measure it, you cannot progress. So that's the first step. If you're clear about the first step, put in super clear SC in the chat box. Step 2. What you're going to do in step 2 is take 1 to 2 days of rest days in a week. Why is it important? Now, a lot of people have misconception that you need to train all the days. No, that is not true. Protein synthesis, that is your muscle growth, the while you are taking rest, that's where your muscle growth happens. Protein synthesis happens. So you need to give those muscles a very good amount of rest, and that's where the muscle growth happens. If you're training 7 days, forget about it. Okay. So I train 5 days a week. So based on that, you can take a call. Okay. So step number 3 is have a plan of action. When you step into your workout, you know exactly what exercises you'll do, what reps you'll do, what sets you'll do. You have a game plan, you have an action plan. So I'll give you a template how you can design your everyday workouts at a macro level. Okay. So let's begin here on the day 1, that is Monday. You start with your upper body training. So you can train a few muscles group. Take example, chest and back muscles. You can train on Monday. On Tuesday, you'll train a different muscle group, which is your lower body. Take example, your quadriceps you will train, your glutes you can train. So that is two muscles which you are training on Tuesday. On Wednesday, you are training your core muscles. Okay, all the abdominal muscles you can train it on Wednesday. Thursday you give a rest, and Friday you go with the upper body with the other muscle groups which are not trained on Monday. So if you understand, day 1 to day 4 there is already a 2 days gap. Okay, 2 to 48 hours to 72 hours of gap is between the Monday to Friday. Okay, so that's a very good gap which you can keep, so your muscles also are getting rest, and that will help you in overall achieving your dream physique. Then day 5 is on Saturday, okay, where you will train your lower body, different muscle groups than what you trained on Tuesday. Okay, again giving it a good rest, that is helping you. So this is how you can have a macro plan, and in Monday in upper body, what exercises you need to do, that will be the next step. Okay, that will be the micro planning. In case you need guidance in this, and I would recommend you can definitely join our community. And if you are interested to join our community, this is how you can get join the community. Okay, so here you can attend my next trial session. You can see the below link here. You can attend my next trial session. This is the link here, which is bit.ly/10x fitness trial. Okay, this is the link. You can go there and register for my next trial session, where I will tell you the entire community, what is our program about, and how you can get benefited. You can experience a trial session and take a call about joining the community. Okay, great, wonderful. So let's move ahead with our next bit, which is okay. So third point is covered, which is have a plan of action. Fourth one is train at 8 to 9 RP. What does RP stand for? RP stands for rate of perceived exertion. Okay, now let me give an example for this. Take example here is I'm lifting this bottle. Okay, how much energy I am putting to lift this. Okay, if it is very heavy, okay, then I will put a more exertion. Compared to if it is very light, I'll put very less exertion. So my energy, what I'm putting, how much I am exerting my energy on that particular exercise, that is the rate of perceived exertion. This is the scale of 0 to 10. Okay, so let's go here and go a little bit in detail. So hope you can see this. Let's enter the focus. So you can see here from 1 to 4 feel like warm up set. It's not a big deal. It's a very light set which you're doing. Okay, 4 to 6 is could have done 4 to 6 more repetitions. How much ever repetitions you did, you can do 4 to 6 more repetitions. Okay, 7 could definitely have done 3 more repetitions. See, still in the tank there is 3 more reps there, definitely. 7.5 you can do 2 or more repetition, 2 to 3 repetitions, that you can done. Now 8 is somewhere you should start training. This is where you should start training. Is could have definitely done 2 more repetitions. It's not you're pushing your body to the extreme, but you still have 2 more repetitions left. That is where you should start training. 8.5 could have definitely done 1 more repetition, possibly 2 more. Okay, so 9. So what I'm recommending you here is 8 to 9 repetitions. In that range of RPE, you start training. Got it? So if you got this thing, then put it, got it in the chat box. Okay, put it, got it in the chat box. Okay, perfect. All right, next, let's go on to the next bit, which is the step number 5 is being consistent. All right, you can say, Ravi, what is it new? Everybody talks about it, but this is the thing. See, what works for me is putting a 30, 60, 90 days challenge for yourself. Okay, so if you're not able to have a mindset of next 1 year we're consistent, which is hard, you can start with a 30 days challenge for yourself. You can say, okay, this is from this date to this date, I will not miss any of the workout. That means in a week you are training on particular days, 5 days a week you are training, 2 days of rest days you are doing, all of that. Neat you are doing, you are moving a lot, all of that you are doing. Okay, so set a 30, 60, and 90 days. If you're a total beginner, put a 30 days of challenge for yourself and make sure you're consistent. Okay, so which we run in our community, and from 15th of August we'll be starting a 90 days challenge. It will be super fun. So look forward for you to be part of community. Then step number 6 is improve knowledge. Okay, now this is where you actually start caring about the things what you're learning, because if you're investing your time on something, you'll start caring about it, you start implementing it. All right, so here is study about fitness fundamentals to improve. I have created a playlist in my YouTube about fitness fundamentals, all the things which fundamentally you need to understand to succeed in your fitness journey. All of that I've created a playlist. I'll put this at the end of the link if you're seeing on YouTube. Okay, if you're seeing on Facebook, I will also give you a link to that playlist. Okay, so this is the thing where you'll understand more about right form. Are you doing exercise properly or not? Second, you will understand about mind muscle connection. Like this, all these things, concepts, all these concepts you will start understanding of a proper training. So these were the 6 steps. Let's go on to the revise it, all the 6 steps. First one, track your exercise, because if you do not track, you know where you were and you cannot improve. So definitely track this. Take 1 to 2 rest days per week. That's very important. Muscle hypertrophy happens when you're taking rest. Third one is have a clear plan of action. All right, I gave you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday is rest day, Friday, and Saturday. So that's how you need to be precise which day you are training, which day you are taking rest, all of that, what time you're going to the workout. That will help you. And you will not be clueless when you start your training. You will not do random things. You'll do right. You have a plan of action. Yeah. Fourth one is train at 8 to 9 RPE. I explained you at least a 2 repetitions or 1 repetition still there in your tank. That's how you're going to push yourself. Okay, not at 100%, but at 80 to 90%. Being consistent is very important, because that is where your results are going to start compounding. Okay, if you say that okay, out of 15 days, just 15 days I'm going to do, remaining 15 days I'll not do anything. No, that doesn't work. So compounding happens when you are being consistent over a period of time. Okay, and improve your knowledge. That will definitely give you an edge, and that will help you in long term. So great. Hope you got all these valuable points. Okay. If you felt this video as helpful, then do share in comments. And if you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, then do that. All right. Coach Ravi Tej. And I have a special gift for you. All right. So the coming Thursday, we have here the 10x fitness trial session. All right. And this, you can find it here, bit.ly/coach Ravi. This 10x fitness trial. Sorry, I'll repeat it again, bit.ly/10x fitness trial. This is the link where you can go and register for yourself for the next trial session and become part of our community. All right. Super awesome, and loved having this what say a personal live stream here. So if you're watching on YouTube, then do subscribe to the channel, leave a comment there, and also what is the next topic you would like to know. If you're watching on a Facebook profile of mine, then share your what say share your experiences in case of your training, or if you're very much beginner, share your challenges. I would like to answer those. Okay, so with that said, I am leaving the live stream, and have a great evening, guys. Bye bye, take care.